this right here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. Now, in this video, I want to talk about Coach Prime press conference right here, as you see. Was he justified in blasting some of these reporters? One of them being Sean Keeler from the Denver Post. Was he justified in doing that? And also, he refused to talk to one of the CBS analysts. And my short answer is yes, he was justified in doing that. And when someone takes an adversarial approach against you, you don't have to keep taking it. See, these people, I'm just going off how I feel. I don't know how they're thinking. I can't tell you how another man is thinking. But when you feel like, I'm going to say, if he feels like some of these reporters are taking an adversarial approach against him, he doesn't have to sit there and continue to take that. In fact, he shouldn't even have to take it at all. This guy has accomplished more in broadcasting than they ever will. He doesn't have, remember, he did over 10 years in broadcasting. He was one of the top sports analysts in the world, actually, at one point. So he doesn't have to sit there and listen to some of these new people try to make a name off him and try to, they have an agenda. So this is how I'm thinking. And let me just tell you one more thing. I like to say happy birthday to him. My birthday was on the 8th of August. Okay? My birthday was on the 8th of August. Now, why am I saying that? Okay, why am I saying that? My birthday was on the 8th of August. Coach Prime is on the 9th of August. We're different type of Leos. We don't forget anything. And we don't take no shorts from no one. I don't care how much money you have. I'm going to give you my lip back to you. I don't give a damn how powerful you think you are. If you disrespect me, it's coming back to you. That's how we're a different type of Leos. We're different. We're different, and we've been like that since we were young. We don't take crap off anybody. Now, we'll try for a little bit, but just know that the clapback is coming, and our tongue is sharp. I swore it, which is our tongue. We can cut you with it. We literally can cut you with our tongue, and you will never forget it. You'll never forget it. That's the type of Leos we are. I'm August 8th, and he's August 9th. We don't play. And you guys have seen me do this in here with various people. I don't care who you are. If I feel like you being disrespectful and it's unwarranted, yeah, I have to come at you. I have to stop the show, and I have to give you this lashing here. I have to. Sometimes I try. You know how you like, oh Lord. You know how you be in this press conference like, oh Lord, I can't say that, Lord. Please help me, Lord. Sometimes we got to pray before we talk. That's just how we are. We have to. But he got tired of it. And yes, my short answer is yes, he is justified in handling this situation the way he did. Because first of all, he has reached the pinnacle of the sport. Okay, this is not a normal situation here. They're treating him like he don't have no name in this game. That's the way they're treating him. They're treating him like they are greater than, because I'm going to tell you something, by birthright, they think they are. This is how I feel about them. This is how I feel when I'm looking at them. They feel like they're above him just by birthright, but I'm going to tell you something, that shit is wearing off. That's getting tired now. This is 2024. I'm telling you, and beyond that, you're not going to be able to use that. Because you got Leos like us that we don't care who you are. We don't care who you are and who you think you are. We're going to sit up here and we're going to chastise you. That's what he did. That was a chastising. And then on top of it, he's like, well, and he still tried to minimize. Oh, well, let me just ask my question. No, you're not going to ask me anything. And I'm going to sit up here and embarrass you in front of your colleagues. I'm going to sit up here and sun you in front of your colleagues, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. That's what he did. And he was justified. Now, he's not new to this, so let me just go to... Hold on a second. Let's just go right here. Let's start here.
He was going to do he did, and not as far as like, it's better than what I thought it would be. You know, like you got the mountains. I never been out here. I'm from the DC area, Maryland area, so it's like I'm city boy. Out here we got mountains. You get like a sunny day every single day. I never had that before, so that's good. And it's like I'm back at IMG with the Florida weather here. You know.
So you weren't being sarcastic. You thought it was going to be bad.
No, I'm dead serious.
What, up until when?
My first day. My first day here. I was like, oh yeah, I like it.
What did you think it was going to be? When you say bad.
Bad. Like,
you see his facial expressions? You see, we are Leos, we can read that. We can read your facial expressions. We're very gifted at reading people. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, I'm a Leo. He's the next day after me. He's the next day. We're different types. See, Leos, there's different levels to Leos. Okay, but most Leos, it don't matter which month, day of the cycle you were born on, most Leos don't take crap from nobody. I'm just telling you that. And I'm not really big into zodiac signs. And we don't care who you are. So look how he started with Jordan Seaton. And what Jordan Seaton said was, he was just saying he didn't know if he was going to like Boulder or not. What's wrong with saying that? Okay, because he was being recruited by Alabama. He was being recruited by Georgia. He was being recruited by every big name college that has more money than this place. Okay? He didn't know. He never been there before. He didn't know how the facilities was going to be. He took a chance on it because of Coach Prime and Shedeur. It's nothing wrong with saying that. But see, they have a problem with that because who he is saying it. That's why they have a problem. Oh, you know I was going to get mine off. Oh, yeah, Sean. You knew I was going to get mine off. I love that he got y'all. My only thing with Coach Prime was what took him so long, man. What took him so long? You're a Leo. What took you so long? But you're on time, though. He's on time with it. See, I'm like, let me go get him. I'm like that type. He's like, hold on. Everything is in due time. That's probably what he's thinking. I'm going to get him on this day. Okay, I'm going to get him here where it matters, where all the reporters there. He not going to get one question off. And then he got him. So he's lucky. I would have got him way before that. Way before that, I would have got him. But he got him here. But look what he's saying to Jordan. Jordan said he didn't say anything wrong.
like, nothing really too crazy. Just like, as far as bad, like, yeah, like.
All right, this is what I would also do if I was coach. I wouldn't allow him on campus no more. I would say he can't be here for security reasons. I would further embarrass him. No, you can't be here for security reasons. I don't trust him here. Because how do I know he's not going to go postal now? And, you know, I'm just saying this just like my opinion of him. I don't know. I don't know him personally. So I wouldn't even have him on campus, to be honest with you.
You know how much money we bringing in here. So, like, you know, like you go to other universities like the Big Tens, the SECs, they got $10 billion contracts, all crazy stuff. So it's like, you know, I thought I was taking risks. But then coming in here, it exceeded expectation. We actually have a great facility. We actually spend a lot of money on food, as you can see, which I was talking about. And everything's just exceeded expectation from...
I feel like, Sean, you have a disdain towards them. That man is already rich. He already got more money than you. And he just barely turned 18, man. There's a disdain there. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. You don't like this type of energy coming in there. You want, see, now I know what some people are going to say. Well, Max, there's been black coaches there before, but they had to go along to get along. They had to stay on code. They had to go, they got a new general in town. He doesn't go along to get along. He speaks what's on his mind. That's the problem. See, this good old boy system, you have to act a certain way and keep your butt cheeks tight. See, we're not like that. We're a different type of animal. We're different. We're different. We see people as equal. So if I see everybody as equal, I don't give a damn how much money you got. You're not better than me. You're not. I don't care. I remember checking somebody recently outside. I checked somebody, embarrassed him so bad in front of his old lady. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, he kept blowing at me. He said, "Will you please move?" And I just sat there and read him his rights. That's just what we do. But you could see how he's looking at him. You could see it.
The littlest things to the biggest things for me. You know?
So you said you thought you were taking a big risk. What was it that made you commit, even though you felt like it was a big risk?
It wasn't like a bad risk. It was more of like taking a chance on myself. You know, not too many people want to go to I call this underdog school. You know, a lot of people want to go to a school that's built, a school like Georgia, the Bamas, like where it's like your next guy up. But here it's like you never had no 5-star offensive lineman coming here. You don't have a Travis Hunter coming here every time. You don't have a Shedeur Sanders at Crew B every time. So it's like a risk in that area. Not really like it's going to be bad or it's going to be a terrible place to live in. Because if it was terrible, I wouldn't even think about visiting the first time. I was very selective of where I went to school at. So just a risk as far as like there's nobody else to do it. So it's like now it's like you can really be the first.
See, here's the thing. This is the first time in history within this last decade that they can't well, this is the first time in Colorado history, I'm gonna say, that they can't write the narrative anymore, because he has his own social media team that is ready to combat what they're saying. So they can't, they're irrelevant now. As a matter of fact, he need to bring in like Stephen A. Smith and them, or whoever, or Shannon Sharp or somebody to question him. This guy is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Or bring some YouTubers in to question him at his press conference. That's what I would suggest. Bring more of the YouTubers in that make videos on him to come in there and question him and ask him relevant questions to the football program and not make this personal. Because these people are antiquated, man. They're antiquated and they're irrelevant. So I would suggest you have a lot of YouTubers that make videos on you. Invite them up to the press conference. When you have a big press conference like this, invite them and give them most of the questions. You know what I'm saying? Give them some shine because they've been going hard for you. They've been going hard, man. There's some people I know that make videos that has been going hard. They don't even know you like that. See, I'm real. I'm just a real person. I'm not a character. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it to you in a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people, they use their henchmen to even come after us. I know they do. Because they don't think we real fans. But let me just say this again about if you don't think it's real. First of all, hello, the coach is one of the greatest football players ever. This is not a normal circumstance here. Of course, we've been following him before Colorado. Okay? We've been following him before Colorado. He's been popping before Rashawn Salam won the Heisman Trophy. Okay? He's been popping before that. He's been popping since the 80s. Okay? Since the early 80s. Okay? So, of course, he's going to have a huge following. He earned it. He earned it. So, as far as I'm concerned, when he had these big press conferences like this, he need to invite the people that got his back, yo. Invite those YouTubers that got your back, man. And let them question you. Because I guarantee you, it'll go a lot smoother. Because, you know, they'll be like, all right, you know, they're not going to have no agendas. I don't think any of these people like you, man. Any of them. I can see how they looking at you. And I'm real, yo. I'm not a character, like I said. I just sit here and just give it to you how I see it. You can still invite them, but have all of so we can overwhelm them. Because I promise you, with my voice, I will overwhelm everybody. You'll know I'm there. You will know, because my voice is like that. These people are irrelevant. They're wasting your time. There was no reason why Jordan Seaton should be standing there, man. He wasting his time. We wasted his time. He answered it very well. He was like, listen, I was being recruited by the Alabamas and everything. Of course I took a chance to come here because Coach Prime and Shedeur was here. And Travis. Yeah, this old way of doing things is now over. They have their own social media. Thanks to Bucky. Deion Sanders Jr. and Reach the People Media in the pregame show. So they have their own media. They don't need y'all, really. They could just hold their own press conference if they want to. They don't really need you. This is a whole different circumstance. You have a celebrity, a former football player, a former media player, Hall of Famer, all built in one. This is a very unique circumstance here. See, some of you reporters, you were too young to even remember who Coach Prime was. I could tell by some of you. You guys really don't know what's standing there. That's why I say he should have YouTubers there that really know who the fuck he is, man. And that will respect him. He don't have to get buffaloed around by these people. Are they crazy? He don't have to be buffaloed by these people. That's Deion Sanders, man. That's prime time. The Fifth Amendment of hips. If you old enough, you know what that means. Somebody called him that in a game one time. That's how far I go back with him. Remember him in Yankee Stadium when I was a kid, man. So that's who they have, yo. The only other person that compares to him is Bo Jackson. That's it. Ain't nobody else. There's no comparison. He's a one of one. But the only other one that can compare is Bo Jackson. That's the only one. But he got injured too soon. But he was the only one that could compare. There's no other athlete that could compare like this. I never quite seen something like this ever. You know, play a game, then hop on a plane and go play baseball, yo, in another state. It never happens, man. How do you excel at two sports? It's crazy. But that's who they got there. And just off him alone, he brought his people in and made that program popping again. It's just because of his followers. Because the followers that he have, we spend money. We spend money wherever we go. If he leaves, that money leaves. Make no mistakes about it. You guys might not have him at the end of the season after all this disrespect. Florida State will love to have him. They'll love to have him. And look, of course I'm going to say that because I'm a Florida State fan. They will love to have him. I'm just telling you that. Any program will love to have him. And don't y'all sit up here and say, oh, USC, they won't have him. Bullshit. You too young to remember who he was. You don't think he got connections over there? You crazy. He got connections all throughout football. All throughout. He got so many connections. You see how they keep mumbling Raiders, right? I guess that's where Shedeur going. They keep talking about it. So they throwing Easter eggs at you. Raiders. Then Jerry Jones talking about he ain't in no rush to sign CD Lamb. Why do you think? Maybe he want to tank his season. Maybe he want to tank it now. He said he's in no rush to sign CD Lamb, man. He ain't in no rush. These guys generate money. This is a major operation started by Bucky, man. Deion, Coach Prime had the name Deion Sanders, right? When Bucky started that media thing, that took it way on another stratosphere. That's why this is working. That behind the scenes stuff, making it like HBO, that 24/7 with following the football, or whatever you call it. But that's what it feels like. And it feels like a reality show. This is a major money thing. And let me tell you something, it's only going to get bigger once them kids hit the NFL. This is only going to get bigger. I guarantee you they changed the rules so Bucky Cameron could be in the NFL locker room. Remember I said it. This is good. You think he making money now. Bullshit. Wait till his brother get to the league. Wait till both of them get to the league. Wait till Travis get there. This man single-handedly, by himself, put Colorado back on the map. Just because of his name alone. You think these reporters respect that? No, they don't respect it. They don't have to respect it. He ain't studying what they talking about. And for those that think he can't coach in the NFL, didn't Art Shell do it? He used to be a player. Didn't Art Shell do it? Of course he could be a coach in the NFL if he wanted to. If he wanted to. Raiders would love to have him if Shedeur there, because that'll be the biggest. They will put all the seats. They will fill that stadium up to capacity. I'm telling you that. That's what people are seeing dollar signs here with this kid. Okay? They're seeing dollar signs here. And it's making sense. He's not an average quarterback. If you really pay attention, I had just showed the video of him throwing a missile to Travis Hunter. He's been doing it. They just like, wait a minute, he really is that good. The fuck? See, they started thinking that. See, they weren't sure about him, right? So Coach Palmer, okay, let me hit my contacts up and get me a Power 5 job. Okay, boom. So now he has a Power 5 job. Okay, he did get sacked a lot, but how did he throw for 3,000 yards, man? I'm still dumbfounded by how did he do that? Because he's really that good. He's quiet. That's why he doesn't get a lot of billing, because he's quiet. But he's one of those quiet riot type of people. But if you just look, I'm like, damn, he really can play. That's what I say. I'm like, he really is the business now. He don't got sacked that many times and he's still getting up. Nah, see, when you have a lot to shed off when you're the coach's son. You have a lot to deal with. And one of them is they felt like he had a silver spoon, right? But that's all been erased. After he got his butt kicked last year and still threw for 3,000 yards, all that's been erased. Now the people that really matter, they see that. They're like, man, we don't give a damn if they win this year as long as he stay healthy and make it through the season. We don't give a damn. We still draft him number 1. Because all they thinking is we just need to get a proper offensive line to take care of him and he'll be good. You don't throw for 3,000 yards and get your butt kicked like that. He's a winner. So that's what they saw. I'm telling you, wherever he's going, Shiloh is going to be there. Watch. That draft day is going to be something crazy. Travis is going either 1 or 2. And I see one of them going to the Jets, though. I know people because somebody just mentioned the Jets, one of these writers. Like, he would be a good Aaron Rodgers replacement. I agree. He don't have to be thrown in with the Wolves right away. He can learn under Aaron Rodgers, man. And then take over. I could see him in New York City. Oh, I could see it. He'll live in Jersey, though. He'll either live in Hoboken, and one of them high rises in Hoboken, or Jersey City. But it more than likely be Hoboken. I'm from there. So, like I said, man, I ain't got no gimmicks over here, yo. I just got my voice. And I know that these reporters, that he's not studying them. Trust me, we're Leos. I'm born August 8th. He's born August 9th, man. We're different type of Leos, man. He not studying them. And I was like, damn, we're taking him so long. But he got him. He got him on time. So let's continue with this interview. Look at it.
Like that, if that makes sense to you guys.
Are the older guys cool with you?
Yes.
Because you know NFL, they carry pads and there's hazing. It just happens everywhere. You'll find that out at the next level. That's what they do with rookies.
Hazing.
Hazing, you know.
What you mean you'll find you? Did you play? Did you play at that? Let me find out. Did he play in the NFL? Hold on a second. Let's see. Maybe he did. Let's see. No. He's a let me see. So he can't say that. He don't have no experience. That's like me telling a rocket scientist their job. Yo, what's gonna happen when they be a rocket scientist? The fuck, man? No.
Hazing it. Rookies got to carry their pads.
Oh, like in the league.
Yeah, in the league.
Right,
yeah, that's mild, but that's the
initiation.
Yeah, we don't really have that for me, freshman.
And he's not the only one that has an agenda. Do you hear the person in the background? Initiation. He's not the only one. Like I said, man, just bring all the YouTubers in, man. Just bring them all into the next one. We'll invade that press conference. They won't get a question off. I promise you that. They won't get a question off, man. We'll go one by one. And we'll already tell you, we'll prepare our questions for you so you already know what the question is. You already know what the question is that we're going to ask you. And we'll just choreograph this thing so cold that they won't even get a question off. That's how we'll choreograph this thing so cold. They'll be there, but they won't even get a question off. And you'll be like, all right, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Initiation is just like listening, you know? Like just listening to the guys in front of me. They don't really do the hazing or the fighting. Like, no, we don't do that. This is a brotherhood. Brothers fight, but not to the point where it's like we don't like each other, you know?
Right.
All right, thanks, Jordan. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Are you struggling to book?
Hold on one second. He's saying a lot here. Let me read. Let me go back for a second. Let me see what you're saying. But you got a lot to say here. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with you. I just had to get caught up on everything. Yeah, I do. I agree.
It's unbelievable. The pass rushers that we have is Mr. Hayes and Uncle Lola. That's it.
Yeah.
Rushers there that's going to get home to the quarterback. I'm talking about from the outside, but from the inside, these guys are handling their jobs. I mean, I have to name all of them because these guys are really taking care of their business.
You see how he's sitting there? You see how everybody's sitting there? We'll just be strategically placed in the room. All right, Coach, I got one. I got a question for you. Yeah, we just won't let them get one off, man. We just won't let them get one off. That's it. Just won't let them get a question off. They'll be pissed, and we just walk right on out.
Business. And Big Quan, he's just coming back.
All right, you beefed up your offensive line in the Southeast. How do you sort of microwave that chemistry?
Improve. How about improve? Let's say that we've improved our offensive line.
Okay, how do you get that? Everybody talks about that, so the five have to work in unison.
He getting them in his own way. You see how he's like correcting them? Just say improve. Why don't you just say that? Just say improve, man. See, he's a different type of he's getting them in his own way.
And the chemistry is such an important thing.
What is chemistry?
See how he doing it? What is chemistry? He know what chemistry is, but he's just saying, what is chemistry?
You guys use it all the time. What is it?
Joe Rico Miles, Sports Radio, the final word. I'm talking about this.
And none of this, I got love for you. I appreciate it. Next guy.
Eric Christensen with CBS Sports Colorado. Tyler.
Oh, no, you ain't getting nothing off either, CBS, because y'all be wilding too. You ain't getting no question off. I'm sorry. You don't get no press time right here. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's commanding presence. He's an old pro at it. He used to work in broadcasting. They just don't remember. I don't think they quite remember his resume. And also, Warren Sapp worked in broadcasting, and he was really good at it too. They just don't remember. He was really good at it. Really good at it.
All right, we're not doing no CBS. Next question.
Joe Rico, my
Ain't got nothing to do with you. It's above that. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Difference in the linebacker
Hold on.
who both selling more merchandise. Everywhere we've gone. Yeah, I think he played phenomenal last year. He had a couple down moments, but
There
he's
you
a
go.
phenomenal
There you
athlete.
go.
Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
I'm not going to give you opportunity to be on.
It's
Okay,
not
answer me. Why did you
No, it's not that. Football. Come on.
that they stand into the gap? They stand in the gap and provide for people like yourself. You know, I'm thankful to be partnering with them for a multitude of years, and I can't wait till you see the new commercial with me and the best coach to ever coach college football, and Coach said,
Couple more, Sean.
Coach Sean Keeler, the Denver Post. Happy Sunday.
See, there's no way somebody like this should be questioning him. There's no way, man. There's no way. I don't care if he's with the Denver Post. I don't care who he's with. I don't care if he's with the New York Post, man. He's not, he like, who is he, man? And look at him. He's just going to make him look crazy, too.
My man.
you don't like us. Why do you do this to yourself?
Come on.
You
No,
don't like us.
Mark likes me, by the way. Yeah, Mark said he likes me. So that's one.
No. Why do you do this, though?
No, I'm sorry. Two-part if I could.
No, I'm serious. Why do you
See, he's like, okay, two-part question. Like, he's trying to minimize what Coach is saying. Trying to minimize it. He's like, no. You're not asking me anything.
do this? Like, you know you don't. Like, why do you do
No, it's not that. Football question. Football
No,
question.
why do you do, like, it would be hard for me to really engage in someone I don't like or something I don't like. I'm just asking why. Like, why?
Gotta pay
What
the
did I
bills.
do?
You didn't do anything. It's not about this is a
But
football
why?
question.
I'm asking you why.
Yeah, you can answer, but that's
Okay,
not
answer me.
Yeah.
Because you want me to answer you. So
Yeah, okay, that's right. That's fair.
Why?
Why? Because I have
Give me
questions.
your why.
What's your why? What do you want to know?
Why do you always on attack?
I can answer it, like, in my own perspective on why. But he's not going to say why.
Like,
What
did we do?
Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
See, he just admitted it. He was getting nervous. He was getting nervous when that Leo was direct. See, when we direct our attention at you, if you ain't ready for it, you just don't know. So he started getting nervous, and he agreed with him. He said, "I'm not attacking today." He got nervous. He's never been reprimanded like that before, and he got reprimanded in front of the whole sporting world. He got reprimanded and embarrassed.
Why? Because I have
Give me your
questions.
why.
What's your why? What do you want to know?
Why do you always on attack? Like, what did we do?
Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
He said, "What am I on attack today? What am I on attack today?" He got nervous.
I'm not gonna give you opportunity to be on attack.
Yeah, and look, and then Coach is so cold with it. Did you hear what he just said? I'm not gonna give you opportunity to attack today. I'm not gonna give you an opportunity to attack. So we're gonna talk about this now. We want to know what your problem is, or before we start going with the questions. Oh my God, he got him so cold, man. This is embarrassing. Woo, and he knows it's embarrassing too. He's a smart guy. He knows it's embarrassing. Look how he's sitting. Look how his arm is crossed over on his lap. He's trying to comfort himself while he's grabbing the microphone. He's almost like hugging himself. This was, and he doesn't know that this is not just a coach. He's had well over 10 years of media experience and training. Well over 10 years. He's retired from it. Oh my God, and he has the confidence to go at these people. Because he's not liked in that room. Make no mistakes about it, and he knows it. He's not going to say that. But he's not liked in that room. He's not. They don't care how much money he generated locally. You think they care about that? They don't care about that. He's not a go along and get along type of coach. Because, yeah, they had two before him, if you know what I mean. They had two before him, but they would go along and get along. He's not a go along and get along. He walks like the beat of his own drum because he's a Leo. He can't help it. I'm just telling you, he can't help it. He tries, but he can't help it. Because he's like, Lord, help me. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive. I can't say that. Lord, forgive. He be trying. But today, this was his day. Well, not today, but when this was taped. He said, no, they're not getting this off on me ever again. He just changed the scope on how they're going to be questioning these players now. He ended it all. Yep, he did. This was embarrassing, though.
What did we do? Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
I'm not going to give you opportunity to be on attack.
He just admitted that he'd been attacked. He said, well, where am I on attack today? You see that nervous laugh? That's a nervous smile he got. And then he said, well, I'm not going to give you an opportunity to attack today. He said it real calm. Ooh, don't mess with these lions, man. Don't mess with them.
Well, I'm asking you why. Like, what does it do for you? Like, what happened?
It's not about me.
What happened to get you like this?
It's a good question.
No.
You see that? He made him answer it. He said it's a good question. So he admitted that he got a problem with him. And coach said, well, I didn't do anything to you. I don't know you, so why you have a problem with me? It's by birthright. Boy, I can read this thing so cold, man. He just don't like his type. That's why. You old self-assured ass. I ain't gonna say it. Oh, self-assured ass. Oh, rich ass. I'm not gonna say it. Okay? With the hard R. Okay? Who you think you are. But you know what that lion said? I'm motherfucking prime. That's who I am. And got him. Boy, he's an OG Leo. See, I born August 8th. He's born August 9th. However, he's the OG. Remember, he's a lot older than me. He's an OG Leo. You know what I'm saying? He had to deal with that media back in the 80s. He's dealt with the media his whole career, and he survived it. Yeah, but his article, it really don't mean nothing. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't get to it yet. And I'm not even going to get to it now that you told me. So now, okay, it's another hateful article. Okay, cool. About this? Yeah. I'm getting them now then. Yeah, so he could be like, you know what? For my safety, I don't want this man back. He could say that. But he'll probably let him back. He just felt like getting them told. Yeah, he got zero impact. And I loved every minute of it. I knew he was going to do it eventually. I love every minute of it. Because he's done it before. If we follow his career in the past, he's done it to reporters before. As a player, he's done it. So what you think he's doing now when he's much older? He's much more refined at it. Yup. He just read this man their rights, man. It was embarrassing.
No, I'm serious. I want to help. No, I'm serious. I want to help. Because it's not normal.
We can talk.
He said, I want to know because it's not normal. I want to help you out. Oh my God, coach. Golly, this was bad. I'm like, you know what I would have been like? All right, coach, you go to somebody else, coach. You win. No, I want to help you out, Max. This ain't normal. Okay, coach, I get it.
Okay. Can I ask you a football question?
No,
Seriously.
No, we'll talk about that. When we talk about that, I'll talk about that with you.
Can we ask you a football question?
When I talk about that, we talk about that. We can talk about that.
I have a question over here.
Let's go.
So since it's your birthday, you got any birthday plans, Coach Brown?
Oh, see, there go a reporter right there I'm used to. There go a reporter right there. There goes Shiloh. This is my first time seeing. They go Shiloh right there. See, that's his twin. Shiloh just the same. He got the same attitude. He don't take no mess either. He just a young prime. He don't take no mess. Not none. So I'm glad. See how they always got their father's back? You see, he was right there. He just popped up. He was like, let me just stay in here with him to make sure. They always got the old man's back. Shedeur just not there. If Shedeur was there, he always have his back. I never forget that Colorado State game. Shedeur was right there with his father, man. He wasn't even, he could have been going around with his antics with his watch. He didn't do that. He was right there. Yeah, man. He raised them kids right. Him and their mother. They raised them right.
Well, I have 3 kids on campus that probably didn't give me anything. One is here now. Whatever plans that they desire for their good old dad, I'm willing to encounter. I'm willing to be there with them.
You see how afterward Shiloh came in and lightened it up? That was perfect timing. Perfect timing how he did that. Perfect. Boy, this family cold, man. They cold. Coach, that was cold, man. Boy, you did that, man. That was cold. That was cold, man. This is my first time really watching it. That was cold. That was a cold piece of work. Whew, that was cold. And then his son came in to lighten it up. God, that was cold. Yep, it was. And I know Sean Key was, he said, well, he still wanted to get his question off. No, it ain't no question. You ain't getting no question off. Okay, you need to let me know why you got such a problem with me and you have such disdain for me. Well, we'll talk about that later. Let me just ask you this. No, you're not asking me anything. Yeah, man. That's that Leo roaring.
Because I love them just that much. Thank you for your consistency over the years, son. I really appreciate what you do on every birthday. Nothing.
Is there anything special that happened on your birthday today, though?
What happened?
Oh, yeah, he reminded him that he became a grandfather.
Well, you got a cake. You got a cake out.
Something else that happened on your birthday.
Whatever, son. I forget. I'm old.
Deondra's.
57.
Oh.
Your daughter had a baby today.
Oh, I forgot. You forgot. You give me that. Yeah, thank God. And that's how good God is. That's why I got time for the food shit. That's how good God is. Like, God would choose me on my birthday.
See, he totally forgot about it because he was reading this man write so bad that he just, see, what we do is we zero in on you. Nothing else exists in the world but you. We zero in on you. And he just totally forgot he became a grandfather. Just like that. Because he had to get his focus back. Man, that was a cold piece of work. Boy, my God, they can't mess with him. But he needed to just bring the YouTubers up there, man. Have us sprinkled out in the room. We'll already have our questions prepared for you. You already know what we about to ask. And we'll just go ahead and take over these press conferences, man. That's it. We'll just go ahead and take over. And that's it. They can't get no questions off. The ones that you don't want talking. Yep. Because we're just much in the media as they are. And they have some type of disdain for you. I know why they do. I know why. You have to walk with your head down, not with your head up. They don't like that. So, and that's just what it is. But that was really good. That was really good interview. I like how Shiloh came in. I think he was waiting to come up anyway. But still, it was still perfect timing there. Shiloh looked like he got bigger. From what I see in the background, he looked like he don't put on some muscle weight. He getting prepared for the league. He damn sure got bigger. But yeah. How's everybody doing? What's up, Warren? They both got their pops back. Both of them do. You said perfect timing to change the narrative. Right. It was very perfect. It was very on time how he did it. Hey, Deandra had her baby. Yeah, so then they lighten it up. And then Mr. Sean over there, he didn't get his key. He was steaming over there. You see how he was starting to hug himself? Ooh, he was steaming. Yeah. You said it's hilarious seeing some of these folks still think they can humble Prime and his family. You said you couldn't humble me. That man followed Christ and put on for his family. Rest don't matter, right? He's not sitting up there letting them buffalo him around. That's not. I could have told them they weren't gonna do that with him. I could have told them. He's a Leo. I know why I keep, like I said, I'm August 8th. He's August 9th. We're different type of Leos. I'm telling you. Sometimes we gotta talk with our eyes closed. Sometimes to think about what we're about to say to you. Because every situation doesn't warrant our ultimate tongue lashing. Every situation doesn't warrant it, so we had to think about it first. This situation warranted for what he did to Jordan Seaton. He thinks he's better than him. No, sir, that old way of thinking is antiquated. And it is going, these kids don't buy that. These kids don't see you like that. And Prime definitely don't see you like that. So, and we're nice people. We will literally give you the shirt off our back. We're very nice people. We're very caring people. But if you attack us and it's not warranted, we're going to give it back to you. We believe in an eye for an eye. So, and that's just what he did. He got him too. He got him. Oh my God. He said, "What? Why are you doing this? It's not normal." He's sitting up there saying, "It's not normal, Sean. Not normal. Maybe I can help you." Oh my God. Lord have mercy. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I just had to get my reaction on it. I had to. I couldn't resist. I said, well, everybody already talked about it. Everybody already talked about it. I said, I can't resist it because I kept watching it. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help it. I didn't have to do it. Everybody already talked about it already. I said, let me just keep my mouth shut this time. But I just don't like that guy. This way how he did Jordan Seaton. Jordan didn't say nothing wrong. He said he took a chance on coming here. He could have went to Alabama. But the reason why he came is because Shedeur, Prime, and them is there. That's why all the players are there. They want to play for certain coaches. That's what they tell me. Players, they go to schools for certain coaches. That's why when Coach Saban left, Caleb Downs left. Like, all right, Coach Saban not there no more. I'm leaving. Now he's at Ohio State. Ohio State gonna make a run this year. Watch out for them. That team looks good on paper. However, this team right here look good on paper too. But these reporters, when they start winning, these reporters should not be sharing in the glory. They shouldn't. They shouldn't, man. They just shouldn't, especially Sean. I loved every minute of this. I really did, man. I was so excited about this right here because now this puts the fire out. They can't attack these players no more. They can't. They can't do it no more. He set the tone now. So, but the rest of them, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. They just ain't used to no type of. They thought he. See, they already knew what type of person he was going in. They knew. They did their research. They knew he wasn't go along to get along. Right? They knew it. But they wanted to see anyway. There's no way he's gonna have the gall to sit up here and talk just like you, but he did. I could have told y'all to go look at his birthday. Could have told you. he don't forget nothing either, because we don't forget anything. We don't forget nothing. Okay, we don't sugar. We don't get. That's we're gonna give it to you whenever we can. Don't forget nothing. So yeah, they wanted to try him and they found out. So there you go. So everything should be good from this point out. No more. See, now they know he sees our agenda. He sees it, and he's not afraid to call it out. So we're gonna have to move a certain way. So yeah. Now getting back to this hit piece, there was a hit piece done on him. Make no mistakes about it. It was a hit piece. And what is a hit piece? A hit piece is an article or publication, or a publication or any form of written media content, right? It could be in video format, written format. This time it was in written format by Athlon Sports. Now they're doubling, the guy is doubling down on what he said. Okay? He didn't name any players. He don't have any receipts. It was a planned hit piece that they thought was going to work. They thought it was going to work. They thought it was going to cause a media frenzy. It didn't. It didn't, because people knew they were lying. See, because people knew. Now we know where it's coming from. Now we know where it's coming from. It came from somebody. It came from a player. It did. And he'd have no receipt. He just mad for some reason. No receipts. It first started with the concert. That was the beginning of the hit piece. Remember I said something else is coming? Remember I said that? Yeah, something else is coming. Remember this. Something else is going to come too. They not finished. Because these people are relentless. But he's not scared. He's ready for it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to do nothing to him that hasn't been done already. Like I said, he's been in the media since the early 80s. The mid 80s. So they're not going to be... The early 80s, excuse me. Yeah, the early 80s. So they're not going to be able to do anything to him that he hasn't experienced already. They just don't know that. He's already experienced it all already. He's experienced it all. So he knows how to handle it. But that hit piece, it was a first hit piece that wasn't successful. And they said that he was forcing players to go to the concert to see Shedeur rap. Well, first of all, we know, because I even said it, not all the players were there. And most of the players that weren't there, they're still on the team. Jimmy Horn was one of them. He didn't go to the concert. He's still on the team. Camden Dempsey didn't go to the concert. He's still on the team. A whole bunch of them didn't go. In fact, they didn't even know Shedeur was supposed to rap that night. It was just an impromptu situation. It was an impromptu performance. He was like, okay, I'll do it. Nobody had no idea who was going to rap. This is how thirsty they are to make him look bad, and it's not working, because he has more love than hate. It's a balance. The balance. The scale is tipped in his direction. It's tipped in his direction. He has more love than hate. It's because a lot of us grew up watching him. That's why. Some of our first pair of big shoes was the Jordans and Primes. How many people knew that? It was the Jordans and the Primes, yo. If you had a pair of Jordans, you had a pair of Primes, you made it for the school year. All you had to do was keep them clean. My mother got me a pair of Jordans. She got me a pair of Primes, yo. I was in business. Even though I went to Catholic school, but on dress-up day, I was in business. You couldn't tell me anything. I had my Primes on, switch it up with the Jordans. Make sure you keep them clean with the baking soda. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So we grew up on that. That's why we don't give a damn about their hate. That's why it looks like we're a cult. We're not a cult. It's just that he's one of our childhood favorite sports people. That's why. And all of us are grown in our 40s. And we don't play that. Because we come from a different era. You got to understand, Generation X is different. If you're from Generation X, You're much different. We're not like millennials and Gen Zers. Okay, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but we're the last of the real shit. Okay, we don't sugarcoat nothing. When we were growing up, we called you retarded. Okay, and you had to deal with it. Okay, stop acting retarded. That's the generation we came from. And we came from, you better go get me that switch off that tree. Okay, and you better get me a good one. Okay, we didn't have Ritalin when I was coming up. We didn't have it. We had some Act Right by way of our mother's shoe. And that was our Ritalin. You understand me? And we're the latchkey generation. If you're a latchkey kid, you don't care what nobody think of you. We're from the Reagan administration. We're latchkey kids. Coach Prime was the big brothers of our generation. There's three of them. There's three levels of Generation X. Coach Prime generation were the big brothers of us. We looked up to them. We were next of Generation X. And we do have little brothers of us that's like in their early 40s. They're like 42, 43. Those are the youngest ones of Generation X. I think they're like 40, 42. After that, the millennials came. Those are the people that's now 39. Those are the first ones to come. Trust me, I got it all figured out. Because I got little cousins and stuff, and I know how old they are. But we were the last of it. We were the latchkey kids. He was a latchkey kid too, I could tell. So we don't care what y'all think. We're going to give it to you and how we feel. So they just don't know that. Yeah, he definitely was going to give it to him. He's like, I'm just going to wait. Because he just been throwing jabs and I've been watching it. See, I guess they think he don't be paying attention. I know he pay attention to everything. I know he does. He does. He don't have to watch it all. He just skim through it and then catch what he want to catch. Crazy, man. I loved every minute of it. Thank you, Prime. I loved it. So let me think here. The season's almost here, folks. Season almost here, man. The season is almost here. No, the likes is all good, Warren. I don't ask for likes. I don't. If people gonna like it, they just gonna like it. I don't ask for likes, man. I don't. You rarely hear me say hit the like button. I don't, because it really don't matter. I'm gonna tell y'all that it don't matter if people hit the like or not. It depends on the first few minutes if it's hitting. That's all. That's what make the video pop. You got a hitting video, it pops in the first few seconds, first 2 minutes, I think. If you can keep somebody past 2 minutes, the video is popping. Yeah, the likes is cool for the algorithm, but yeah, man, it's overrated. Yeah, man, it's overrated, man. But because people will know, YouTubers will know, like 75% of your views come from non-subscribers. Because people, they not really on YouTube like that. Only when a big story, they'll come on YouTube and check for some stuff. That's what most of the views come from. And then some of the people that's in the bushes, they come from other channel. So they just be over here seeing what I'm talking about. That's all. Yeah, man. Crazy, man. It's crazy. I love this right here. He just set the tone for the rest of the season. Y'all leave my kids alone. That's what he did. Y'all leave my kids alone and talk to me. See, we had to deal with them growing up. He was his age group was our big brothers, and they didn't take it light on us. See, that's why he doesn't want to take it light on it. He's so old school. He can't even change, yo. That's hilarious. Listen, when we were growing up, right? I had uncles and older cousins his age. They did not take it easy on us. When we played basketball against them, they treated us like we were their age. and beat up on us. That's why we're so tough. You know what I'm saying? Whether they didn't give a damn if you were a girl, they still beat up on you if you play basketball. That's why Dawn Staley and them is so damn tough. Right? That's why Dawn Staley and them play ball the way they do, man. That's why Angel Reese played ball, because her mother played. Y'all know, if y'all knew, her mother was a hell of a basketball player out here in the DMV area. She's a legend out here. A lot of people don't know that. And when she put her daughter on the court, she did the same thing to her. That's why she's so tough. That's why Angel, even though she's a Gen Zer, she's so tough. That's why. They didn't take it easy on us. So that's why we're careful, and we respect people. You said, did you check out the Cameron clip? I didn't check out that one. What's up with that one, Warren? But see, this is why we respect people. Like, we say yes, sir, and no, sir. Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, right? Because that's how we grew up. And we still like that to this day. We still open the door for people, stuff like that. We're respectful. And see, his age group, they didn't take it easy on us, so he's not going to take it easy on his team. It pains him to do that. He needs to tell you you're messing up. He needs to tell you you're messing up. That's why he said in a recent video, coaches, be honest with these kids, man. Be honest. And you know what the crazy thing is? If them kids can get used to that honesty, they're going to be tough as nails, yo. That's going to help them. Because, yeah, they told us we were messing up. See, this generation, you can't tell them they messing up. Remember, everybody got a participation trophy. When I grew up, we all didn't get a participation trophy. The winners got, remember this? The winners got the trophies, and the losers we got ribbons. Yo, we got ribbons when we were in Little League, and I remember crying going home. And I remember going home. My aunt said, "You boy, stop crying. Stop crying. Maybe next year your uniform will get dirty." She said that to me. And I remember I stopped crying. I said, "What did she say?" She said, "Maybe next time, son, you can go out there in your uniform and get dirty." And I said, "I did play." She said, "But your uniform is clean. You didn't play hard enough, son." And when she said that to me, yo, I think I watched every NFL game that year, yo, to learn how to play. And then the next time I went out there, I really did okay in the Little League. And she was like, she was happy for me. She said, "See, that's what happened when you put some effort into it." They didn't take it easy on us, man. They did not take it easy on us. So let me tell y'all something. This generation will change, and the problems will stop if we start going back to the 80s principles. It'll stop. It'll stop, man. It'll stop. So they're going to be tough as nails this season. Because he said, "Look, coaches, just be honest with them, man." See, we live in an age now where the coach is afraid to tell you something. Even though you suck, right, and you not getting the plays right, the coaches can't tell you that because they don't want you to get pissed and quit the team. No, you suck. And this is how you unsuck. And I bet the players going to appreciate that. Because they're going to be tough when that game comes. I can tell you who's like that, Khalil Benson. You can tell that he had an old school upbringing, even though he's young. His mother and them, they raised him the old school way. You could tell. You could tell, man. I remember his interview, when his mom, she did an interview. She did it with, who did she interview with? It was her and Khalil on. It was it Chico? I can't remember. I was watching an interview, and she said he'd be like, "Mom, I'm I need to do better." That ain't good enough. And she was like, yeah, that's good. But he was like, it ain't good enough. I could do this better. I could do that. That's how I know he's old school. He gonna be out. He gonna be just fine this year. He likes the coaching. This is the best thing for him to come here. He gonna excel here. Definitely is. And when he came on time too, they needed him bad. You don't understand, not just because of his play, because of his attitude. They needed some attitude on an offensive line. They sure hell has got it now. And guess what? It's rubbing off on the other players. So yeah, we needed him. He's on time. You said this generation is disrespectful as fuck. At 42, I still never cursed in front of my mom. Me neither. And yeah, yes sir, yes ma'am. Yep, it's automatic. Yeah, you don't curse in front of your mother or Miss Mabel down the street. You don't cuss at her either, because she'll reprimand you. Man, we used to get it from all directions, man. You couldn't cuss. You couldn't let nobody hear you cussing. And then they'll tell your mother. Yeah, I couldn't get nothing off on my mother. My mother is 5'11", and she wore heels. So she was like a giant to me. And she told me, I remember she told me that I'll never forget it. It was a lie, but she said, you know I can read your mind. I said, what? She said, I got superpowers. I can read your mind. I'm like Wonder Woman. And then me and my friend looked at each other. He said, your mother's crazy, yo. She said, I know I am. And I knew it before you said it. And he's like, really? And he's like, yeah, I read your mind. And we was like scared as hell. And she said, fix your face and act like you want to. And then we looked at each other like, what is she talking about? I still to this day don't know what that means. Fix your face and act like you want to. But what happens if I do act like I want to? You're going to get me. And then she walk off and go outside and play. And take your school clothes off first. Go put your play clothes on. Yeah, man, they used to get us, man. Craziness. We didn't stand a chance. And you better come in when them street lights come on. Better come in the house. That was your key to make it in that house when them street lights come on. Was it Benson or was it it wasn't Benson that tackled him, it was yeah, you can't tear up them school clothes and take them school sneakers off and put on your play sneakers before you bring your bike outside. And you had to say, yes, ma'am, okay. And you can't have an attitude when you say it, because they'll pick up on it. It was crazy. You had to be in when them lights come on. And yeah, you don't interrupt when grown folks talking. It was, yeah, BJ Green. You don't interrupt when grown folks talking. You stay out of grown folks' business. Remember, they were hard on us, yo. You stay out of grown folk business. Okay? Going in your room and play and stay out of grown folk business. And that's it. You stay out of grown folks' business. And you didn't really take it no way. You just, all right, I'm going to go in here. And then whenever their friends come over, that's Miss such and such. Miss whatever her first name is. It's Miss. Always. That's it.
Because what football do for us.
Oh, I saw this. I saw this one. Let me see. Yep, I was just watching this earlier. Because he wanted real bad, man. You could tell. He had some old school upbringing, too. I could tell.
Because what football do for us, we don't love football. You gotta love football first. About football, at the end of the day, I love football more than I love the Instagram. I love football more than I love the money. I love football more than I love these guns, bro. I love football first.
Yeah, he old school with it too. That's why he on that field playing. He could take that tough coaching. He sure can. Them coaches, you know, they coach you tough, but they want to get the most out of you. It's hard, man, when somebody grew up in everybody got participation trophies. I remember, you know, my mother was like, "Oh, you did good. You got in second place." My dad shook his head. Yo, she like, "What you shaking?" He like, he didn't win. He got a little punk ass ribbon. And my mother, she was mad at that. But it was true though. I didn't want the ribbon. He gave us ribbons. I wanted that trophy. But that's how it was back then. But yeah, man, shout out to Prime, man, for letting them have it, man. Shout out to him. I just had to come on and just express my gratitude, because them reporters was off the hook. And they tried to do the hit piece on him and didn't work, because Kermani came out. Despite whatever they went through, he still said that wasn't true. When he could have easily said it was true. He said, "Nah, that wasn't true, man. That wasn't true. That was not true." So shout out to that kid, man. He said, "Yeah, y'all sitting up here lying." Yeah, they don't care, man. They sitting up there just trying to make lies. It didn't work though. Like I said, they have their own media game going on. So they write their own narrative. And that's the good thing about this situation. Yeah, it's going to get extra crazy this season. But the team is being directed to just play ball. You know, I don't think they let this media attention bother them. They don't. They probably more than so just laugh at it. At this point, especially the players that were there last year, they used to this, so this don't bother them. But I wouldn't think it would. If anything, they think it's funny. But yeah, you see how Silman Craig, he's I'm caring about football. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the next level. I don't know why he reminds me of Bob Sanders. I don't know why. I'm getting like Bob Sanders vibes from him. He definitely gonna make it to the next level. I can see it. He definitely is. He gonna definitely get his shot. And shout out to, what's his name, man? He got a sack the other day. McClendon. Derek McClendon. He got a sack the other day in the game, preseason game. He working hard too, man. It made me feel like he might have been playing out of position last year. He might be more of a stand-up guy, standing up instead of in the dirt. But yeah, he doing good right now. You said it's attention that gets NFL eyes on him. Yeah, it's their play. Their play get the attention. But the NFL scouts, they already know what they're looking for anyway, regardless of the attention. Scouts, they be always looking for hidden gems anyway. So they know what they got in Shedeur and Travis. They already know. They already got the profile down pat from last year. They know exactly what they working with. They just make sure they stay healthy this year. Yeah, for sure. They already know what they getting. Yeah, just treat people like you want to be treated. Lead with respect and give the same back. But here's the thing. It is about race sometimes. Let me tell you why. Because this guy can't even tell him with a straight face why he upset with him. What's the reason? What's the reason? Right? What's the reason? Yeah, it's not always about that. But sometimes it is. Sometimes it is, and you have to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is. Some people just don't like you because they don't feel you should be acting that. So they feel like you should be having your head down. You understand? Nah, we ain't having our head down. Some people don't respect you just from being born. See, my folks gave me the real deal on life. That's how I know how to navigate through it. They told me people are not going to like me just from being born. They told me that. And they said most people are going to let you down. And this is how you get through it. Yeah, you can't sugarcoat nothing. This ain't no time for sugarcoating. Why is he asked the guy, why it ain't normal. Why you don't, what did I do to you? He couldn't explain what Prime did to him. He couldn't explain it. So okay, so well let me come up with something then if he can't explain it. Yeah, he couldn't answer. So yeah, it's much deeper than that. Yeah, it's about race. Sometimes it is about race. No, look, don't make them feel bad and say and you know, people try to make you feel bad. Oh, you bring up the race card. That's what they do. No, we too much more advanced than that. No. Sometimes it is about race. Yeah, sure it is. Yes, it is. But no, I get your point too, Demand. So let me go back to your point. Yeah, you have to treat people right. You have to treat people how you want to be treated, right? I totally get what you're saying, but I'm just adding on. I totally get what you're saying. You say you lead with respect, and we give the same back. But you're going to have those certain instances where people just don't respect you. And then you question them. He wasn't prepared for Prime to question him like that. He wasn't prepared for that setting. Why you don't, what did I do to you? He said, well, let's just talk about it afterwards. No, what did I do to you? Let's talk about it now. Because it's not normal, man. But he couldn't answer it. And look, I'm going to tell you this. This is some deep stuff. He probably can't answer it. He probably can't. These people, some of this hate is ingrained in them in their DNA. And certain things that were said to them at the dinner table when they were younger that they don't remember. It's in their subconscious now. Sometimes they don't know why they're hating. So yeah, sometimes they don't know. I just knew I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I know why he was on one. I don't need nobody to tell me why I know why he was on one because I've been following it. I'll be the one making videos. Remember y'all telling me I need to stop giving them attention? Remember y'all said that? You need to stop giving this negative stuff attention, Max. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give it attention because I could say stuff that he can't say. I can be politically incorrect. He can't. So I'm gonna call them out. Yo, like, what are y'all doing? These are kids still. You know what I'm saying? Give these kids a break, man. And also, he's in year 2 of rebuilding. He's still in year 2. Like, this is not year 5. You know? But I know why. I know why they're giving him a lot of static. He held back all this time. He sure did. Oh, yeah, he held back even in this interview. You're right. Mm-hmm. He has to, though, Marcus Payne. He has to. Remember, he's still the head coach, so he gotta. It's a certain way he got to do it. But the contacts in the relationships he built over time, like the contacts he have in the relationships he built, they just don't even know about. He said Chip Kelly takes 4 years to win more than 4 games. Man, he on the hot seat though. Chip Kelly's on the hot seat. Chip Kelly. What happened was he did score some points in the recruiting. You know, he got lot two. He got the twins. He did score some, but he didn't score as big as he was supposed to, that they wanted him to. They were looking for him to bring that program around by year 3. And it just didn't happen yet. You know, you're only good as the personnel you have. So, he's still a good coach. But yeah, he's on the hot seat. Is that a program that Prime could go to? Yes, he could. That's definitely a program he could go to, but I don't think it would be UCLA. If he decided to leave, it would be UCLA. I don't see that, but that could be a situation. But who knows, man? If he looked like he might be on the hot seat, I don't know. But that's a team that Colorado could have beaten though. Was oh, that was the oops, damn. I saw that. You know, Molly could do that too. That's nothing for Molly to kick 50. They all can do that. That's crazy. They're so deep at the kicker's position. You said, I'm glad Oregon is ranked 3rd. That's hilarious. Oregon pretty good, though. They expected to do some things this year. I think they expect to make the playoffs. I mean, go deep in the playoffs. But I don't know. We'll see what happens this season. They may not live up to it. They don't got that elder statesman quarterback no more, so I don't know. But I like where this team is headed. So it's crazy, man, that the game is almost here. That's how quickly training camp goes by. You know, so damn, that's crazy how the season get ready to get started. The first game of the season, I believe, and highly televised. That's going to be good for the opposing team to get some exposure. You know, for some of their star players that may not have had the attention before, this is a good game for them. I really would be up for this game. And then it's a lot of people going to be, look, everybody going to be watching that offensive line. I'm just telling you all that. This is because, you know, normally you don't watch the offensive line. This time you will. You'll be like, all right, let's see it. Are you going to protect them or not? You know, what Jordan Seaton going to do? You know, stuff like that. But normally in the game, you see the offensive line, but you don't see them at the same time. You only see them when they mess up. But they seem pretty good, man. They banging it up in practice. So yeah, the offensive line, the running back, yeah. But they doing pretty good. They, you know, banging it up in practice. So they gonna be ready, man. That's what I think. You say you're not sold on Dan Lanning? He took over a ranked team. He inherited a program, right? And unlimited money from Nike. Yeah, he can buy some players. There's a couple teams I'm going to be following this year. I want to see what Miami going to do with Cam Ward. I'm going to follow Virginia Tech. See what they up to this year. I want to check out, there's a few other teams, but yeah, I can't wait for the season to get started. It's going to be exciting this year. But man, it's going by fast. Another season. Yeah, but trust me, that first game, they're going to be coming out the gates flying. They're going to be coming out the gates. And then remember, the second game is exciting. Going to Nebraska. You see, Nebraska fans, they've been talking. You know, the talking's going to be over because I've been hearing them all summer, yo, on what they going to do. All summer they've been talking. But now they ain't going to be able to talk. Now the action is here now. The action is here. Okay? You know how now they making fun of Shedeur, talking about he throwing darts and teams making fun of him. He really do be throwing darts. Okay, they ain't gonna be funny when he playing you. And he got protection this time. And now he got some established bodyguards now. See, before the bodyguards were a little shaky. But now he got some established bodyguards. See, because before the last year bodyguard, they weren't ready. The ones that were good, they weren't ready yet. They needed more coaching. Because there was some there that was good. Like Zelinkus was good. He just needed a little bit more coaching. He got it. Now you see how bigger he got? Much bigger. He's ready to go now. They got Rock back. They got Tyler Johnson. Oh, yeah, they ready now. Khalil, Justin Mayers. Seaton over there, ready to get it started. Yeah, they ready to go, man. Now he got some legitimate bodyguards. So, imagine what he gonna throw for it now. He gonna go crazy. You said that last year the bodyguards were getting stomped out, right? And they were getting to him. He need the Michael Penix bodyguards. Man, listen. You put him on any team in the country, they have the same record. You put him on Florida State is in the playoffs. You put him on Georgia, they're in the playoffs. Alabama in the playoffs. But he playing the hand he was dealt. That's all. But the scouts know it. They know it. So somebody said to me, well, why is he considered number one and they're losing? Because he's battle tested. That they like to see that too. It's wow, he's really battle tested and he still can do this. So that helps him on the draft board. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, he was the only one that was battle tested that much. I ain't never seen no quarterback get that battle tested. How you gonna get 3 years worth of sacks in one season, man? That's what he did. And he still, had a pretty good outing. Statistically wise, stat wise. Battle tested, man. A lot of them in battles. So what happens if you get sacked in the game? What's going to happen? But see, where I know what's going to happen with him. So that was good. I mean, it's a bad thing and a good thing. At least, we know what he made of. This year offensive line, those are his bodyguards. They're ready to go. This year they ready to go. Even the ones that were there from last year, they're ready to go now. It's almost here, Malik. I'm telling you, it's almost here. It's almost here. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, man. You see, I'm ready for it because them Nebraska fans they gonna disappear. They gonna disappear for that game. They'll be back, but they just they'll ease on back in. I'm gonna be humble for them. I'm gonna be humble. Yeah, well, y'all going in the right direction. That's what I'm gonna say to them. Y'all could do better. Y'all going. It's okay. Y'all gave it a good go. Yeah, but he came into the stadium in a hostile environment. How did he do that? I told you. He's done it before. It's just y'all didn't know. He done it at the HBCU level. He went to a hostile environment when they went through they went through the opposing team front door. Remember that? They went to a hostile environment. He's used to it. But this is just a bigger situation. Same thing though. Football is football. You said the Nebraska quarterback is Mahomes' #1 fan? Really? Right, he's a fanboy of Patrick Mahomes? What are you trying to say, he's soft? Because he's such a fanboy? Like, damn. I didn't know that. Like, well, he liked Patrick Mahomes. You know? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's his guy. He's his #1 fan. Can he play like Patrick Mahomes? We'll find out. We're gonna find out if he can play like Patrick Mahomes. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay? We're gonna see if he can play like Patrick Mahomes. If he can't play like Patrick Mahomes, then okay, #1 fan don't mean nothing to me. Can you play like him though? Okay? Because we got a quarterback over here that need to be with the Jets right now, working under Rodgers, so he can get ready for it. So when Rodgers retired next year or something, he'll be ready to go. That's where he need to be at. He need to be with the Jets. You see what I'm saying? And look, I'm almost bringing it into fruition because a writer talked about it. He said, yeah, Shedeur could be backing up. What's his name? You see how I keep talking about it? I'm going to keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I would like Travis to come there too. But see, the only problem is we can only get one or the other. Because we get Shedeur, Travis ain't going to be there by the Jets' next pick. It ain't happening. Or the Raiders. One of them going to either one. And I don't mind either one. So if Shedeur or Travis want to come to the Jets, hey, listen, man. We already got a nice DB over there. And look, I can see Travis. I can see the Jets letting you play both sides, man. Remember that. That coach with the Jets, he's very flexible. Okay? Yeah, I know the Jets suck right now, slap. That's why I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to put things in order here. See, look, Travis, they might let you play both sides, man. They might. Have you been in New York, Travis? Travis, what you think about the Big Apple, man? Because one of them moved back, I might have to move back. Because I will literally, if that happens, I will make another page just dedicated to the Jets at that point. So, and remember this, Travis, the Jets has a tendency to keep you for your whole career. Because that's what they damn near did that for Revis Island. Or was he with them the whole time? Was Revis there the whole time? No. But he almost was. I know DeBrickashaw Ferguson, that was his only team he played for was the New York Jets. They have a tendency to do that. But the only problem is they can't bring the whole team together. They get stars, but they need to bring it all together and bring more in. That's the only problem with the Jets. They'll pay you, you know what I'm saying, but they ain't gonna pay nobody else. You know what I mean? So they good to get a few stars to get butts in the seat. But they ain't got a complete team. Now, I like that we got Rodgers, but damn, man, when he about to retire, ain't he? So we need a backup because that backup we got, Lord have mercy, we ain't got no backup. We don't. So we need a backup that's ready to come in and be the star, like how Tom Brady did it when Drew Bledsoe went out thanks to the Jets. Mo Lewis hit him, damn near killed him. And that's when Brady took over. So that's when Shedeur got to come in. Shedeur ready to go. So, and we always have a good offensive line. The Jets is good for that, to get a good offensive line, and that's all he need. And now we got a nice quarterback now that can grow into that system. Because remember, he hasn't hit his full potential yet. He'll hit that in the NFL. So we got a quarterback. I'm telling you, Shedeur, Jets. But I don't think the Jets going to tank that much this year. But Dallas might tank for him because he already talking about he ain't in no rush to sign CD Lamb. He said it. I ain't no rush to sign him. Let CD Lamb wait because I ain't in no rush to sign him. I'm not in no rush to sign CD Lamb. So what he thinking? He gonna tank his season? Ain't that the best receiver he got? Isn't that the best receiver he got, man? And talking about he ain't no rush to sign him. He might be thinking we gonna tank this season. He probably thinking we gonna either get Shedeur or Travis. We gonna get one of them. So we gonna get Shedeur. That's what we gonna get, and we gonna get Shiloh too. And we gonna bring Bucket. We gonna have it together. And I'm gonna try to convince Prime to come. That's what he gonna try to do. Like, come on, Prime. Come on over here and coach. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here. Because think about how big it's going to be, Prime. Think about it. Think about how big this thing is. See, you remember when he met with Prime and him? You could tell he was already thinking, like, look at him. He was telling his brother, or his son, excuse me, look at him. He can play right there. That's our new quarterback. Look at him. And one thing I give you with Jerry Jones, he's been very loyal to a fault with his quarterbacks. He's been very loyal. He ain't trying to just trade nobody. If you his quarterback, he believe in you, he gonna win and lose with you. He don't give a damn. You said the Jets already have Jordan Travis. Listen. We need Shedeur as well, and we need Travis. You said, Max, you dream about this amigo. And I ain't dreaming about it. I just know what the Jets need, man, to make this thing pop. So I can, because you ain't see me wear my Jets jersey yet, have you? I have one. I'm just not putting it on. I'm not putting it on. I'm not putting the coat on either. I got a coat that's 24 years old. A Jets coat. 24 years old. I bought it 24 years ago. It's a one of one. It ain't nobody else got it no more. Because everybody's coat is probably ruined. I still have it. 24 years old, man. You say he's not going to pay the money or draft picks to get Shedeur. You must not know Jerry Jones. He's done it before, man. He's done it before. But who knows? I don't know where they going. It just depends on who have a bad season. The top, just think about the top 5 teams, right? That have a losing season, and think about the lottery. That's who's gonna have a shot to get these two. So who knows who it's gonna be? I'm not thinking it's gonna be Dallas because I don't see them wanting to tank their season. But they keep talking about the Raiders though. So It's something going on with them Raiders. I can see Shedeur in Las Vegas or Travis. I tell you what, they need what's his name agent. What's that quarterback that Kirk Cousins? They need his agent, yo. He got a hell of an agent. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? What the fuck? This man don't sign 3 big contracts, man. That's Kirk Cousins, man. Who the hell is his agent? Well, who the hell is his agent? Do he pray before he do it? Like, who the hell is his agent? Kirk Cousins. Damn. I know you a Falcon. I remember you saying you're a Falcons fan. Who the hell is Kirk Cousins' agent, man? Let me find out real quick, because this man is the best agent on the planet. Hold on, Kirk. His name is Mike McCartney. He posted on social media the quarterback has agreed to terms for a 4-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. His name is Mike McCartney. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, Mike McCartney is his agent. Now, we need to do some research on Mike McCartney here, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, Mike McCartney, man. He's also Josh Dobbs' attorney. Agent. He has but he's known like getting Kirk Cousins that big ass deal. Yeah, this guy ain't no joke, man. Because I don't know what he doing. You said Shedeur 4,000 passing yards this year. I believe so, Mike. I'm not keeping up on it right now until the season starts. I don't get my hopes up, because I did that last year, and I damn near got PTSD over it. When Rodgers went down, that was bad. It's like we won the game and lost the game at the same time. Because you don't remember last year, I was talking big stuff that first game. I said, we going Super Bowl this year. He was like, man, no, you're not. I'm like, we going to the Super Bowl. Watch. We going to the Super Bowl, and I'm bringing out the Namath jersey. Because I got a Joe Namath jersey. You see what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to bring it out. I haven't brought it out in a while. They said, you're going to bring out the Joe Namath jersey? I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. You said you surprised C.D. Stroud played Friday night for the Texans. Dak Prescott won't take a single snap in the preseason. So we're going to see. This is going to be exciting year, too. I'm going to be following the NFL, too. But yeah, man, I just want to get on real quick to talk about this press conference, because Prime showed out. He did. He showed out this time. He showed out, man. Like, he showed out so bad that they not going to be able to do that to him anymore. He showed out. You remember in his first meet with the team, he said, I'm not here to I'm not here to chill. I'm here to something. I'm here to kick it. There's something he said. I'm here to show out. He damn sure was right. I can't remember the quote. He said, I'm not here to kick it. Yeah, it's justified. He was like, man, I'm here to show out. I'm not here to show up. I'm here to show out. You said they won't stop? Probably not, but we'll see. That man was mad, too. They said he did another article on him. He probably was typing hard on that keyboard too. Pressure probably went up and everything. But anyway, let me get up out of here. Yeah, let me get out of here. I will talk to you guys soon. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. And yeah, the season is almost upon us, y'all. All right, y'all.